Converting a city apartment balcony into a beautiful zen-like garden oasis has always been a goal of mine. And once my wife and I upgraded to the King Suite unit with a terrace, I immediately started making moves to bring that into reality. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we converted this to this. So grab your tape measure and prepare to make more than just a couple trips back and forth to your local Home Depot. And let's get started. First off, foundation. Being that my balcony is made up of brick and concrete with zero runoff, I made sure to note the location of my drainage sources. My vision for this project definitely includes a water feature and a vegetable garden, so the last thing I want to deal with is standing water. My first purchase was this artificial turf from Home Depot. Home Depot offers lots of different types of artificial grass. I went with this premium option, which supports really good drainage functionality, and I thought it looked the most realistic. You have to go in-store to get this turf cut, so make sure you know your dimensions beforehand. Hi, Mom and Dad. Once you get the general position of where you want the turf, you can make any adjustments with a razor blade like I'm doing here. And my goal for this project is to have multiple uses for this space. My next purchase were these interlocking patio deck tiles, which I could not find anywhere at Home Depot, but fortunately good old Amazon came through. These particular ones are teak wood. I thought they looked fantastic, and I just sort of created a pattern off of what I thought looked best. This is where the water feature will go, as well as a dedicated space to practice Wing Chun and Tai Chi routines. And it's also a fantastic spot for prayer and meditation on those beautiful early summer mornings. While at Home Depot, I picked up this river rock, which creates a nice little border and also helps keep the turf in place. I also purchased some smaller river rock, which I'm going to put in between the tiles as you see here. In hindsight, I wish I had secured the tiles to the concrete with either an adhesive or some sort of Velcro, just to keep them from sliding around over time. So I definitely recommend you doing that. Okay, so at this point we have our foundation. The artificial turf is down, the river rock is down, the wooden tiles are in place, and everything is in order. And now that we have the layout, we can move to the fun part, which is staging and adding all the additional elements that will make this project feel complete. The first addition is this nice classic white dining set that I can tell you we have used on numerous of occasions as we watch the sunset. Also, you may have noticed these solar-powered lights on the balcony sidewall. They are activated to turn on once the sun goes down. I really like these lights. They add just a little bit of glow and ambiance during the evening. The next addition was the water feature, which was a little bit tricky to figure out how to power, but I was able to run an extension cord underneath the wood tiles into the apartment that's actually hooked up to a smart plug. So this operates automatically, and I absolutely love it. On the other side of the balcony, we are installing a little urban garden. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is actually modifying the original design of this particular planter so that the second container can hold a little bit more soil. The goal here is to grow carrots and get them as long as physically possible. So with the limited space of an apartment, we need to get really creative with where we can install deep pots and what we can actually grow. But turns out you're actually able to grow a lot very successfully. Here we're planting some sugar peas, which grow up a trellis, as you see in the back there. These peas ended up doing really well, and they grew all the way up the back wall of the trellis and the balcony wall, as you'll see in another clip here. In addition to the planter that you see in the background there, where the sugar peas are actually already growing up, you can see them on the trellis back there, we do have a couple other potted plants. This here is two different varieties of tomato. They do very well in this area. You do need to stake them so they don't bend and break and the wind doesn't blow them over. And you also need to prune them quite often, being that they get incredibly large, but they produce a significant yield, and we've always enjoyed growing these, and they do very well in this particular area. And just like that, we're done. We have the garden on the left there, nice little dining area, and of course the wooden tiles with the water feature. It blends in so well with the outdoor scenery and the view we have to enjoy. We're out here all the time. Here's some of the results a few months into the garden being planted. We have lots of herbs here, mint, basil. You can see the carrots sprouting up in the back there. Altogether, I say the project was a complete success. I'm very happy with the outcome, as you can see by my smile here. It's an inside smile. Thanks for watching and good luck with your own balcony renovation.